Greetings and welcome back to City Skylines. So, we did a few changes last time. We upgraded our public transport with a new bus line, and it seems to be working very nicely. The complaints about lack of customers are going away. Let's take a look at those bus stops. This seems to be one. So we got a few people gathering here. Not too much, which is actually good, because that means it's actually a reasonably efficient bus route. Although I guess you could say that if there are a lot of people standing there, it's certainly a busy one, but it being busy doesn't necessarily mean it's efficient. I don't want the bus stops to be overcrowded, because that kind of means that you are missing a lot of transportation opportunity. Right, let's take a look. So we are transporting a lot of people. This bus line is now at about the same level as the other ones, which is very nice, and it is making us money, which is kind of nice. Despite the fact that the budget is about 85%. That's alright. Now let's take a look at the change that we made back here. This off-ramp. So let's take a look at the traffic tool. Let's pause for a moment, and I'm not sure how busy it was back here, but now imagine that this one was back here. All the traffic that is taking this off-ramp would be taking this one. So that means that, well, yeah, if we compare it, here we see the traffic split up. So we got 54% going down. This means that most of these guys will probably be for the industrial area. As you can see, all the yellow lines. We got a few people still going to the commercial areas, like back here, but that's only a couple of percent. So that means pretty much 50% of the people that would take this off-ramp would go to the industrial area, and 50% would be going someplace else. Now, that 50% for the industrial area is totally fine, seeing as they are at the right place, but that other 50% is going someplace else, and you don't really want them to go through the industrial area, seeing as it's already a heavy traffic area. So let's take a look here. Here we got a 45% going up, which is good, and about half goes this way and about half goes this way. So that's all people that we now managed to get out of this district, which is very good, because this is not creating any big traffic issues. So the placement of your ramps is very important, especially if you want to spread out all the traffic. And as you can see, my whole town pretty much only exclusively uses the very basic roads, the normal two ways, and this allows all the traffic to spread out evenly, because they have a lot of choices for routes to take, and this is very important, in my opinion, anyway. Right, now what else are we going to do? Well, I was busy at this area here. I wanna build this full with stuff, probably residential for the most part. Let's see. So yeah, I'm gonna build up into this railroad here. I don't want to get rid of it, and I don't want to get rid of this highway just yet. I will be moving these guys over to these sides of the islands. Well, I guess it's not islands, of the mainland, because this is more like an island. Peninsula. Crap. So let's paint a few more roads. I guess I could make this one curve a little bit to make it a little more appealing. Right, so there we go. We kind of zoned off the area that we want to build in for now. So as you can see, we kind of have two main neighborhoods. We got the one on this side of this road and we got one on this side. Now, there's kind of an issue in that I wanted to have a main road going from this way to this way. Although then again, it might not be that much of an issue, because otherwise maybe that main road would become too busy if it goes all the way straight to my city, because everyone would be taking that road, because obviously it would be the shortest path. So I guess this might actually be good. This will make people spread out and go to different places. So I'm just gonna go with it and we'll see what happens. Right, now let's try zoning the rest. Well, no, not zoning, just painting a few roads. Let's go with this. I guess this is kind of gonna look like this one. That's alright. Okay, now what do I want to do with the rest? Oh yeah, and I'm making a lot of money. I was gonna build some services, actually. Let's do that right now. So... yeah, I'm guessing another hospital could do in this newer area back here. I'm gonna be building one over here as well later on. I was gonna build it over here on the other side of this park. I'm gonna be demolishing a few buildings, but oh well, that's fine. There we go. That's gonna be eating quite a bit of my budget, my weekly budget. Let's take a look. It's almost 5,000. But I should be getting more money in return, because all these people will probably be leveling up soon-ish. Let's take a look at the levels. So this is a new area. Actually, these guys are all level 2 already. That's nice. This newly zoned area will be going to level 2 soon enough. And now we got a bunch of commercial guys back here that are actually happy about having a hospital for some reason. That sort of makes them happy. Let's see, we got parks. Apparently it doesn't say anything about a hospital, I think. No. But well, it's there. It's good for all the residential areas. Now we do have quite a bit of level 2 commercial now, which is very nice to see. And we have a bunch of level 3 residential. That's also good. Now this area doesn't seem to want to level up all that much. For some reason all the guys next to this road are happy. Maybe it's because of the road with trees, I'm not sure. Let's see, we didn't really upgrade all these ones. Let's do that now. In the meantime, I can think about how I'm gonna be filling up those other zones. Oh yeah, I forgot about one thing. Actually, I forgot about a couple of things. I did some sloppy rezoning a while ago. There's supposed to be some area down here that isn't fully zoned the way it should be. Let's see. There was something not right. I was rezoning something from low density to high density perhaps, and I didn't do it properly. I saw it when I was rewatching one of my videos, but I honestly can't remember where. Maybe it would be, you know, for some reason I can't see the zones without the buildings. Normally I should be able to. I never really looked into that. No, wait, that's not it, that's districts. I guess that could help, but no, maybe not. That's just the age. Where is it? Maybe this will help. That will color the things. So, did I miss a spot? I guess one right here. Okay, that's a start. Let's get rid of that house. Oh crap. This is office. Okay. Now, any more? Is this another one? Yes, this is another one. So yeah, this was a bit of sloppy rezoning. And there are probably more examples of this. What's this? This is supposed to be high density. Residential? No, wait, commercial. Did I forget to color that in? Yes, I did. Maybe there was some building down there. I'm not sure. Okay, well, let's continue with time. There should be some other places that I missed a spot. Now that the city is this big, it's kind of difficult to find it again. And it's not like I'm so perfectionist about all of this, but still, I gotta try and use everything as optimal as possible, seeing as I'm not really building everything totally min-max efficient. But still, I wanna be as efficient as possible within the boundaries that I've set for myself in this playthrough. I think it may have been back here. Maybe not. Oh well, let's just... I'm gonna be looking at it in my own time. What do we got now back here? Lack of goods or not enough educated workers? Well, we should be working on that. What do you need? Highly educated. Well, the university should be working properly. We can educate everyone, so that's not the problem. I guess I kind of just have to wait. They may have leveled up too fast. Alright, now let's get back to this area. We are again making 11,000. This is weird. So yeah, I just put down this hospital, which costs me 5,000 a week, and I'm again making more money. Right, let's put down something else. What else do I need? Elementary school. I guess I could plop down a few more elementary schools. Let's see. I guess one for this high density area could work. I could put one up here perhaps. Yeah, let's put one down there. Alright. Now I could build another one in this area perhaps. So all these guys are properly serviced. Maybe this area isn't. I could put down a... No, that's a main road. I guess I could put one down on this side of the park. I'm kind of looking for a decent spot here. Let's paint a little road into one of these blocks, and then I can put it in, I hope. No, not there. This one seems to be reasonably big, so let's demolish those houses. Right, let's put down a elementary school. Yeah, let's destroy a few more houses. Alright, that's fine. Let's paint it all green. There we go. Now those guys are serviced. What else could we do? I guess we could use another high school as well. Yeah, we got a lot of eligible people. I guess we could be using another high school in this area. I guess I could sacrifice these houses now next to this park. Yeah, let's just go with it. It'll nicely extend to this high density area, which is good. and they are all on a dead end road, so that's very good. And they are somewhat in between the busy roads, as you can see. Well, actually, this is the only busy road. And as I mentioned plenty times before, I don't want services on busy roads because they generate quite a bit of traffic. So you want to place them a bit more remote. Speaking of traffic, okay, it's still working. That's fine. We're making a bit less money now, but that's alright. Could I actually up the budget to 110%? Let's put this down a little bit. I guess I could up the budget for the parks. That might be more useful. That'll give me even more land value, which is very good. Okay, well, we put down a few buildings. We are making more money again. So despite the fact that I'm putting down services that cost me money, they seem to be giving me a lot more in return, which I guess is somewhat making sense, because otherwise in the end you would run out of money and there would be a point at where you just can't build anything anymore. Okay, well, never mind. I gotta do something about that. It's not that I don't like making money, it's just that it's weird that I'm making money. No, that's gonna tag my economy. Smoke detector distribution. We already tested that out. Smoking ban, no. Recreational use, nope. Oh yeah, one thing that I wanted to show you. It's something that I already know for quite a while, but you can be a bit creative with districts. For example, we got all these guys back here. Let's create a separate district. We got Pearl Heights. So you see all these guys, they use power. Now let's take a look. So electricity, we are, let's pause for a moment so that it doesn't change. We are using 658 electricity. Now if I were to put a policy on just this district for power usage, this is totally free, that this doesn't cost me anything. We might see a drop, maybe not, but it does take away a bit of power from this. This policy, I think, makes drops the power usage by 11%. But the thing is, normally this would cost you a lot if you were to do it, for example, on a district where you have a lot of buildings, because you got to pay per building. But seeing as you got to pay per building, if you do it on only buildings that use a lot of power, it's a lot more cost effective. This is also something you could min-max, and making a little district above all your big buildings and input the power thing policy, what's it called? Power usage policy. But I'm not gonna min-max that much, but I am gonna do it on this one as well. It doesn't really matter all that much, to be honest. But still, it's interesting to do. Now this might save me, I don't know, 1 kilowatt in the end. Let's take a look. So how much do these things use? We got 240 kilowatts per thing. So that means we got about 10 back here and about 10 over there. So that means we are using, what, 2.4 megawatt. That means that saves me about, I don't know. No, wait, that's 5 megawatts, so that means it saves me about 500 kilowatts just by having those free policies. Now that isn't much, seeing as you are generating about 20 megawatts with this thing. But still, it's totally free, so I guess it's something you can do. Now let's go back to this area. Oh, and it also works with the water saving policy. And one place you can actually use this on effectively is on the nuclear power plant, because this does require water. But if you just put those down and you put them in a district with this policy, you will be reducing their water usage by about 15%. So, and that also is totally free. Well, almost totally free, but if you look, it costs you 5 whatever that currency is. I guess I could call it currency. It's a C. So 5 currency per building, seeing as this is only one building. That costs you 5, but you are reducing the water usage by about 50%, which in the end might be profitable. But still, it's something you can do and something to keep in mind if you want to min-max, that is. Right, let's paint a few more roads. Let's extend this one. We got this whole thing going here. I'm kind of tempted of making some sort of roundabout around here, and it's not going to be a very functional roundabout. It's more going to be decorative. So decorative. Damn. Wrong intonations. But I'm not going to do it right now. I gotta think about this for a moment. Let's extend this one up here. Then we kind of completed this wedge. I guess I can extend these ones as well. Will it allow me? It's gonna curve. Oh well, then it's curved. Right, so we got a few things that we can paint here. I guess I could turn these into offices as well. We should have a decent demand for it. Alright, there we go. They are instantly building. Do I even have water? Not exactly. I'm gonna be... I guess I can cover the whole new area back here. That'll make it a little easier to expand next. Okay, there we go. All these guys have got water now, so I can zone whatever I please, although I gotta paint a few more roads first. Let's see. Yeah, what do I do with this thing? It made sense earlier. It's still making somewhat sense, but I kind of want to make this one look a little bit different than this one. So that we kind of have like two different neighborhoods against each other. Well, not really against, they're supposed to be friendly, but let's see. Let's curve this one. Well, maybe not completely. Let's start off with... something like that, and now let's put in a small curve like this, and then we go with another straight road. I guess this will work. Yeah, that's fine. Right, now I need to, and I'm making a lot of money. How do I do this without screwing it up? I'm really bad with this sort of stuff. Let's do this area first. I think I have a better idea what to do here. So let's... I do say I think I have a better idea. That's not necessarily the case. We could kind of make a village in here. I kind of looked around on Google Earth and all that sort of stuff. And one thing I do like, for example, in New York, especially in Manhattan, you kind of have that village inside a inside a city type of thing, where you have some high density area, but it's not really high density. It's like a park, but with a whole bunch of apartment buildings inside, and you got a lot of open space, a lot of green space, and it is still a high density area, but it is very open, and I kind of like that sort of thing. So I might actually make that around here. It seems to be a nice open space, but how do I do this without screwing it totally up? I gotta make sure that we do not have any transit traffic. So it needs to stay somewhat local, so I gotta make sure that I don't make it very attractive for people to pass through. So they need to have a better road, and I'm hoping that they will take these roads, these straight ones. So if I make this area have some, maybe somewhat curved roads, but not totally, that could work. No, let's use the regular roads, because these dirt roads are a bit more narrow, I think, than these ones. And if you upgrade, you kind of destroy the buildings on the sides, which is not good. Alright, so let's start off with going in here. And this sort of village can also like have its own elementary school, for example. Now again, this is aesthetic stuff. I'm terrible at that, so do keep that in mind. And I guess I'm going to be making 4 entrances. One back here, one there, one there. I'm hoping we don't have any traffic issues with that. Normally we shouldn't. It's residential, so that should be fine. Okay, let's curve this one as well. Now this might look a little odd if you compare it with the rest of my city, but that's actually the intention. It's gonna look weird, or well, a little out of place, and that's what I want. I want it to be a village in a city. Okay, so there we go. That's kind of... I'm not even sure what it looks like. I hope it looks like nothing, so because that's exactly what I want. Anyway, we kind of laid down all the roads for this sort of thing, and I will be zoning it a bit sparsely, so that I have a lot of open room to put parks and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, I guess with this I'll be ending this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.